Hey, we got some other stuff we got to get into. We got to pay some bills. Speaking of which, if you want to advertise on the Jeff Fox Show, make sure you hit us up at Remix Sports Media at gmail.com. That's Remix Sports Media at gmail.com. If you want to advertise, love your spot, we can do that for you on the Jeff Fox Show. We got some interesting things to talk about on the other side, so don't go nowhere. You're watching the Jeff Fox Show with Jenny Jones.
If you're in Miami, you've probably seen us because 305-800-PAIN is everywhere. Accidents can change your life in seconds, but with 305-800-PAIN, you have a team that fights for you. Remember the number, 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.
Watch him. Let's see. He's got it secured. Right foot.
1, 2.
What a great catch by Waller. There's the size though, right? We stay down in the red zone. Face.
Dolphins win! Dolphins win! The Dolphins win! Yeah! What up, Vince Davis?
What up, Joe?
What up, though? Whatever Wednesday. Happy birthday to our Jenny Jones. Celebrated her birthday on Monday. We were hanging out at Media Day, and she's still celebrating. So, happy birthday, Jenny Jones. Enjoy to the fullest.
All right, Jenny. Happy born day.
Yeah, what up, man? How was Africa, man? Tell me about Africa.
Oh man, I'm a change.
Oh, it's to Africa, y'all.
Went back to the motherland.
Yeah.
For those who have not been, they keep talking about things about a bucket list. So Jeff Fox, you got to make that in your bucket list. Got to go back to the home continent for those with the melanin. It just makes you appreciative of the life that you have here in the United States on this side of the water.
Wow.
I just will say that my brothers and sisters who've been separated from us, went visiting them in Ghana. I was in Accra, Ghana, saw different places. Just beautiful. The people, just beautiful, classy. Just, I felt it was emotional. I felt I was with the Iture, Iture tribe. They brought the village. They brought me and my family in, and I have my name, Okininyao Ayabu. Still working on that.
That's your African name?
Okininyao. I'm messing up the last. So I don't want my brother's gonna call me. You're messing up the name. No,
Yeah.
but Okininyao, because Yao means I was born on Thursday. A male child born on Thursday is Yao. A female is Ya. So they give you names based on when you were born, your born date with the week you're born,
Right.
and also my Okini, I think stands for warrior and a leader. But been great. I'm glad to be back on the show. I was streaming, watching the Hurricanes when they played the Gators, them crocodiles. I was streaming from Africa.
We cooked.
Can I leave this with before we move on? When I said to be really appreciative of what you have, they have on our cell phones. You look at your phone, whether you have with a device, whether you're on Verizon, whatever. I'm on 5G. You're probably on 5G, Jeff. They have 3G is the network they're running over there. That's 20 something years behind. 3G.
Wow.
So that just tells you about the difference in the infrastructure. So be thankful for what you have: running water, toilets that flush, indoor plumbing. Because you go some other places, some of the things you take for granted here, bro. Look, they are a luxury over there.
Wow.
That's all. I'll leave it like that. But I am a changed man. Glad to be back. I believe I'm better, and I hope to be better for the show, Jeff Fox. So let's let you go with your. I'm gonna let you start with your Raider tears. Go ahead.
I am ready to give up on my Raiders, man. I'm considering not wearing any more Raider gear. I just can't take it anymore, Fitz. I'm tired of the Raiders, man. I'm tired of losing. We've been losing since the early 2000s. It's been almost 25 years. Went to the playoffs twice in 25 years. You know, ever since Tampa Bay beat us in the last Super Bowl, and then when Gruden just ran this, and then we made it, and Derek Carr broke his leg. That's it. That's been it. All we do is lose. Consistently lose. This shield meant a lot growing up. Mark Van Egan, Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, Cliff Branch, Jim Plunkett,
Ted Hendricks from the U.
Casper,
Jim Otto from the U.
Come on, man. This used to mean something.
That's the shield, baby.
Used to mean something. I'm embarrassed. Yeah, the old Raiders deserve applause. The new Raiders, we're a clown show, bro.
Jeff Fox.
Geno Smith went to high school down here.
Yeah.
He has the Heyman heritage, but he sucks. Geno sucks.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he's
terrible. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he leads the NFL in interceptions. All he does is give the ball to the other team. Down. I can't have one good week. I can't have one good week as a Raider fan. Dolphin fans, at least you guys have hope. You have hope because Monday night, I know it was terrible what happened to Tyreek Hill. It was terrible. One of the most gruesome football injuries.
Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. That's the Joe Theismann. Let me back up to this Geno Smith. You ain't going to throw a South Florida boy. Listen to this. How does Geno Smith look with Darren Waller, his tight end? He's got Josh Jacobs, his running back. And he's got number 17, who is on the Rams now as his receiver. Just kind of called him, came from Green Bay, remember, he was with the Raiders for a minute, right?
They're gone, Fitz. They're all gone.
Because he ain't his daddy. And let me back up. For folks, this is why I'm on here. I keep a thumb drive. Mark Davis is not Al Davis. When Jeff, put your shield up one more time. Put that shield up.
Yeah, this is
come on, put it up. Come on, put it up. I'm gonna drag you off there. That shield comes from Al Davis, just a genius of football. He was with the old AFL Raiders. Al Davis was a genius businessman as well as football person. And he built the Raiders into one of the top brands in the NFL, and they were a champion. Show the shield one more time, Jeff. When you saw this logo for the young folks watching this show, you were scared to death.
Yeah.
That logo, when the silver and black came to your town, batting the hatches because the Raiders were everything your mom and daddy told you about at night when the boogeyman comes. That was the boogeyman.
Yeah.
They were the boogeyman.
We used to be.
Used to be the boogeyman. But
Used to be.
Jeff, if you just hold on, I know you're a fan. See, I'm not a fan. I'm an ex-player. A couple of years I follow players, but Jeff, if you can just be patient, allow the process. With Pete Carroll, it's going to take a little time, but you can see they're trying. They gotta scrub this thing, just like what Mario was three years ago in Miami. You have to be patient to let them undergo construction. They got to deconstruct this thing, man. Raiders are broke. So if you just hang tough, give it about 2 more mango seasons, you'll be all right.
They do the same thing to me every season. And every weekend I put on my Raider gear, which looks good on me.
Oh yeah.
My jersey, my chains and all that stuff. And then I turn the TV on and this happens, you know.
Jeff, I'm wearing the aquamarine right now. Paul Warfield. Your story could be said the exact same thing. Replace that shield with the Miami Dolphins dolphin, that shield. Every word you said, a Dolphin fan can say it. Every word. Just flip the name. Just flip it.
Dolphins are going through it too.
They're going through it, man. The difference between a Raider game and the Dolphin game, the Dolphins got some medicine. They got the Jets to come to town. That's a poor team. Now, maybe if you guys had gotten Cleveland last week, you feel different. You got a decent team you played the other day. The Dolphins got
the Chicago Bears.
They're much improved. They're much improved.
Bears, Caleb Williams and the Bears.
They are much improved, Jeff. They are.
Do you know, somebody told me a stat the other day? Do you know the Philadelphia Eagles have won, I think, 21 of their last 22 regular season games?
That sounds right.
That's right. That's incredible.
Maybe is it 21 out of the last 22 games? Because I know they're 4-0 right now, so they ran the table at the end of last season. Yeah, that's possible. That's very possible. If you take the regular season and playoffs to now, yeah, that might be about right.
All they do is win.
It's not pretty. Oh man, I can't wait. Hold that, because we can table that. Because I want to segue to the Hurricanes with what you see with the Eagles. Go ahead.
All they do is win. I mean, can you imagine being an Eagles fan? You've been to the Super Bowl, 2 of the last 3 years?
Oh, yeah. Lost a real good They lost a real close Super Bowl to Kansas City. That was a good Super Bowl.
And then you come back and you beat the team that beat you. And not only beat them, you punch them in the mouth.
Oh, you beat them.
You know, and they start off this year for it. Even when they don't play well, they win.
Folks who are watching this, this is why Jeff is so upset. The Raiders used to play like the Eagles. They had dudes on both sides of the ball, offensive line, defensive line, Hall of Famers. They could bludgeon you, just bludgeon you.
Yeah. Not anymore.
This team used to be the same way 40 years ago. Offensive line, defensive line. They would bludgeon you. They didn't have nobody fast like Tyreek Hill.
And I tell my kids, At least, when my son was younger, I tried to make him a Raider fan. It didn't work. He loved the Dolphins because
Yeah,
they were Miami. And
yeah.
the Dolphins won the other night. And the people were so happy just to win one game.
It didn't care who it was against.
Win one game, they were so happy. And I was so happy for them. Like, it was a great game. What happened to Tyreek Hill?
Oh Lord,
Very unfortunate.
very unfortunate.
We can talk about whether he's played his last game as a Miami Dolphin. But welcome to Dolphinville, Darren Waller. How about him as a weapon for Tua? Waller kind of changes things.
Watch him.
He does.
Let's see. He's got it secured. Right foot.
1, 2.
What a great catch by Waller. There's the size, though, right? We stay down in the red zone. Face.
I won't say he's going to be the difference, but he's a big tight end, big target. He's 6'6". Tua's never had that.
If for our fans who watch the show, Darren Waller is a very, very interesting player. Saw him years ago on the NFL when they were doing what's the preseason show? So HBO. Remember HBO used to do the training camp. He was going, I believe, for the Raiders, for the team he was going back then. It's never been about his talent. He just has some off-field stuff and some stuff. Darren Waller is freakishly talented. Yeah. No one has ever doubted his talent. That's why he hasn't played for a little while. Some stuff has happened, but the Dolphins lucked into him. If he can, if I pray for that young man, if he can just keep his stuff together, he's got Hall of Fame ability. I'm not just saying that word. He is freakishly gifted. Darren Waller.
I want to know, what do you think about this perspective? The Dolphins lose Tyreek Hill, but is it possible that they may have lucked into finding a different type of way to play football?
Yes, sir.
To play that offense?
Yes. Now Tua doesn't feel the pressure to have to throw the ball deep to Tyreek. He can throw short, intermediate routes, 5-10 yards to those guys. And then maybe the Dolphins can actually start focusing on the running game. People don't understand. Sometimes you get addition by subtraction.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was getting to. A-Chain had 99 yards, and he looked good.
Yeah. Because now the team knows that, hey, you know what? We don't have Jeff Fox, 10-1 sprinter anymore. We've got to come together, and we've got to give a little bit more, play a little bit differently.
Yeah. I think the Dolphins may have stumbled onto something. The defense, for the first time this year, got turnovers. They were flying all over the place. I don't know if it was the black uniforms.
They're ugly. They're ugly. Ugly. Ugly.
I didn't say that.
Ugly.
Really?
They look like some XFL stuff. Oh my Lord. I turned the TV on like, ooh, it's fat.
Oh my goodness.
Ugly jersey, bro. Ugly.
Well,
I like that orange one they got. Remember that orange one they have?
Yeah.
Why don't they wear that one? That black, man, that was horrible.
It worked. It worked. I mean, other than the Just QB,
they're bad. That's a bad team.
Justin Fields' 43-yard run, which was brilliant, by the way, it was a thing of beauty. But Waller only had 3 catches for 27 yards, but he caught 2 touchdowns in the red zone.
And didn't he just get on the team, what, a week ago?
His first.
He just started practicing, right?
He's been here for a while, but
he
was finally activated.
Mm-hmm.
And he scored not 1 but 2 touchdowns. And I can tell you as a Raider fan, when we had him. He's
Uncoverable.
like a wide receiver.
Yes.
He can go down the field.
Yes.
He changes things
You can't
in
cover
a
him.
major way.
He's big, catches everything in his radius. When the Raiders had him, I think wasn't he all pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was the best tight end in the league.
He's one of the top 3, 4. Yep, no doubt.
It's Kelsey.
Waller.
Yeah.
Yeah, a faster Kelsey. He's a faster Kelsey. Big like him, faster. Catch everything.
Now Tua doesn't have the pressure of having to force feed the ball to Tyreek Hill. Now he can run the ball, with A-Chain and Ollie Gordon. The Dolphins, trust me, winning changes things.
Yeah.
Winning changes things. I think they like the feeling of Monday night post game in that locker room.
You want to talk about a group with resolve? The way you guys went about it this week, this past week, and that was difficult because we've been practicing pretty well. The idea in this league is not to have any sort of style points. It does not matter, okay? You win games and you continue to progress. And it's a long journey, and it's not for the timid or the weak. But we are 1-3. We have a short week. I feel like this group likes this feeling a little bit more than the last feelings. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but we had a new guy, a new old guy. Off the rocker, Darren Waller, game ball.
I couldn't wait to just get back out here with y'all, man. I see the way that y'all respond when necessarily the results weren't going our way. The men that I look up to in the world today is not the ones that got everything, that got all the money, that's flashy, that's doing all. It's the men that know how to respond when adversity hits. Hands on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hands.
Fins, 1, 2, 3. Dolphins win. My friends are happy.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
You need to save that thumb drive, keep that memory, because it's a long season, and I've looked at the schedule. I've already told you. I'm not trying to throw water on everything, folks, but look at about a 5-6 win team.
The Dolphins can roll off some victories, man.
Whatever.
It just starts somewhere.
Come on, man. You can't get the Jets every week.
They play the Panthers next. Who do you think is going to win that game?
Didn't the Panthers just beat up somebody the other day?
Man, all they do is get their asses whooped. That's all they do. They take it on a weekly basis. Even if they won last week, the Dolphins are going to smack them. The Dolphins are not that bad.
Didn't say they're that bad.
They're not. I mean, listen. Once you get used to winning, once you get that feeling in your system, and that you saw how happy they were, how pumped they were, how amped they were. I'm telling you, being out of that locker room, as great a player as he is, might be a blessing in disguise.
For all those who are in the sound of my voice, I love my brother over here, but I have to bring it back to reality because Jeff likes to go places. Look, Tyreek going down. I'm so sorry to see him get hurt. That's just the first.
Look at what Magic City just said.
No, Magic City, it will force McDaniel, but Magic City, the train has left the station with the Dolphins.
You're so negative, Vince. So negative. Why are you saying that?
I say this, Magic City. They should have never brought Tyreek back this season. Should have traded him on the offseason during the draft when his value was high to bring in players. He was mad at the end of last season. Was pissed off this summer. Barely has touched the ball the first 4 games. Look at his numbers. The guy has Hall of Fame stats. When you look at him, he ain't touching the ball. He's watching all these other receivers doing numbers, and hey, They should have. He was mad last season. The Dolphins waited. Jeff, you said it. Go back a few shows ago. You said they should have moved him.
I would have moved him.
They should have moved him.
Being honest, I would have moved him.
He had value. Now, what is his value now, Magic City? Rodney, if he comes back, you got a guy that's coming off a ACL, knee. People are going to be like, well, we're not sure. Is this a cheetah? Is he still running 10-1? And he's got, what, 2 more years on that contract, Jeff?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about this. The season isn't over. It's over for my Raiders. But it ain't over for your Dolphins, South Florida. It's not. The Dolphins have a pretty manageable schedule.
No, they don't. There's nothing manageable in the NFL when you can't run the ball.
They just ran the ball very well on Monday.
It was the Jets.
Yeah. It was the Jets. It was
the Jets.
It was the Jets.
Who are positioning themselves for a top pick in the 26th draft. They're really doing a good job. They're 0-4. They're positioned real well right now for a top pick.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, I don't think because losing Tyreek Hill means the season is over.
No,
the
nature of this offseason in particular kind of forced our hand with working forward without him, not just his energy, but you're trying to facilitate offense and utilize a lot of other players. There's a lot of guys that contribute on the team. Yeah, you're exactly right. You don't just copy paste or say, hey, it's one human being. It's not that. However, it's a combination of various individuals, not just in the receiver room, that I think need to continue to develop and now have a heightened sense of urgency, so that we can spread the ball around and make up for his production.
That's how I see it as well. Tua look comfortable Monday night. I mean, he's doing behind the back passes and shit like he's Magic Johnson out there. I mean, for the first time this year, Tua looked pretty decent.
It was the Jets. Hey, for our movie fans, I'm gonna go back to Magic City to Rodney. Anybody ever saw the movie The Green Mile?
I have, yeah, with that
Stephen King book, The Green Mile.
That
little clip you showed of Jeff with Mike with the dark hat, dark clothes. When you used to walk down the Green Mile, they say, "Dead man walking, dead man walking."
Oh boy, ye of little faith.
Every year, there's 5 to 6 job openings in NFL at head coach. Every year. Mark it down. 5 to 6.
Yeah, I'm afraid. The Jets, Aaron Glenn.
It's first. He's going to get another year, but the guy we just saw right there, he ain't going to make it.
Mike McDaniel?
He ain't going to make it. He'll be a new head coach on the Aqua next year. And Devin Akane, I just saw a text message. It was on the screen. I used to play something called fantasy football for a lot of folks out here. Play fantasy football, get teams. What you try to do to build a fantasy football team is you go do your homework and find out what players are coming up on a contract year. Offensive players. Those guys usually stay healthy and they put up numbers like they never did. Devin Akane is hurt all the time. A-Chain. But I'm willing to bet you $50. He will stay healthy this year. Probably gonna run for about 1,000. And he gonna run hard because he knows he gonna get broke off in the offseason, Jeff. Mark it down. Just look for all the guys who are free agents to be. Gonna be UFA, what we call gonna be free agents, not restricted, but they can go.
Yeah.
Devin is going to run his butt off this year. Anybody else on the Dolphins coming up on free agency defense?
I'll have to talk to my boys, my beat writers.
Okay, do that, Jeff.
I don't follow them that closely, but I just feel coming off of Monday night, I'm a bit more optimistic than you are. And I feel good about the Dolphins. I think that was great. Winning changes things.
You're not throwing me under the bus, making me sound like I'm a hater, Jeff Fox. You ain't gonna do that. This is my first show in a long time. You ain't throwing me under the bus.
No, but you're not seeing the positive things the Dolphins did on Monday night. The fan base left for the first time this year happy and pleased with Tua. Tua played a great game.
We said this a couple of weeks ago on my last show. I told you the bye week is going to come up after November 16th. I ran the schedule down. I said they got a chance to get a couple of wins. They got Carolina, Cleveland, and Atlanta. 3 of the next 7 games. They got to play Washington, Buffalo, Baltimore, and Chargers in them 7 games. They're looking at being maybe 3-4, maybe 4-3. Let's say they go 4-3. That would make them what, 5-6 at the break.
Yeah.
Then after the break, they got New Orleans, New Jersey, the Jets, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, New England.
The only real team in that is Tampa Bay. Like the Dolphins have a shot. This team is they do have talent on this roster. They do.
Don't trust the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't trust him either. But I think that's a great way to stop the planes from flying over the stadium, calling for your coach to get fired. That's a great way. Get a win. I don't care who you beat. Get a win.
If Mike McDaniels makes the playoffs and when they still owe money, they ain't firing him. Okay.
You got to really mess up for Stephen Ross to fire you. Stephen Ross really likes Chris Greer for some reason. I don't know if he has compromising photos or anything, but Chris Greer ain't going nowhere, and it is what it is, man. I will take a quick break, come back. It's FSU Miami week, as my man Rodney just eloquently put it, FSU Miami week. I look forward to it. We're going to talk about that matchup coming up this weekend. Miami Heat Media Day. We're going to revisit that real quick. Jenny and I were out there on Monday, and I will try to be optimistic as I can about the Miami Heat. But we do have the Canes to look forward to.
Yes, sir.
We do have that to look forward to.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to get into that and a lot of other stuff right here on a whatever Wednesday. It is the Jeff Fox Show. We'll be right back.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
Add some flavor to your next celebration with all your favorite dishes from The Licking. Our succulent lobster pasta. Indulge in our savory buttery grits topped with sauteed shrimp. The entire family will enjoy our creamy mac and cheese and seafood rice. Treat yourself to an ice-cold mystery drink while introducing your taste buds to The Licking's new golden fried chicken nuggets. Friends, family, and food are what we know best. So dive in and discover some amazing hot new menu items and more of the food you love. It's all here at The Licking.
What exactly is 305-800-PAIN, and how does it help the community here, the people?
Yes, Jeff. So 305-800-PAIN is a legal and medical referral office registered with the Florida Bar.
to help people that get involved in any car accident, slip and fall.
Right.
We get them connected with our attorneys and our medical centers to get them back on track. We get them the whole guide step by step so they feel that they're not alone. And we help them get compensated for all the inconvenience, the pain and suffering that comes along with an accident. So
yeah,
that's what we're here for.
Let's go, Uncle Mike. Wind that shit up. Wind it up. Woo! This is the week, man. We could have had a top 10 matchup. Could have been 3 against 5. It could have been 2 against 5 or 3 against 5. Instead, it's 3 and like 18 or whatever. FSU, man. Friday night at Virginia. Like, we didn't get to talk about it, but they were talking about Miami before they played Virginia. You don't do that. You don't do that.
And why would they do that, Jeff?
Man.
They were 2-10 last year, and they
believe
feel that they can overlook. Let me take my glasses off. I'm give folks a history lesson.
You're about to pontificate?
I'm about to pontificate. This is about the media and for folks not being fans. In 2023, Florida State first game of the year was against LSU in a kickoff classic. LSU had Jaden Daniels as their quarterback. LSU had a guy named Travis, what's his number 13, Jordan Travis.
Mm-hmm.
They beat LSU bad. It was on a neutral field. I believe it was in Orlando. That Florida State team was stacked on offense and defense with NFL players everywhere.
Right.
They got some media hype because that LSU team, I think, was number 5 or 6 preseason ranked, but they beat the brakes off them. That Florida State team was really good. Miami went up there to Tallahassee in 2023 with a freshman quarterback named Emory Williams against that same Florida State team with Jordan Travis, all those guys. They lost 27-20. That was a baby team. Now we take 2025. Florida State gets Alabama, one of those SEC name brands. They get them this time. They play them in Tallahassee. It was not a neutral site.
That's still Alabama.
But it's not a neutral site. They got them home. Those other 2 games they played in 22-23 were neutral site games with LSU. They played Alabama at home. Alabama's breaking in a new quarterback, whatever. They haven't seen what this Florida State beats them. Has a nice game. A lot of it because Alabama wouldn't run the ball. Then Florida State gets 2 high school teams, just run the scores up. Now they go on the road. 80% transfers, yes. This is not the same Florida State team that was in 23. So they give up 40 points to Virginia. Again, if you watch that game, Virginia's running the ball up and down their throat. So now the game is going to be here at 25. They're about to go back in Tallahassee again. They're going to play this Miami team again, but it's different. Miami is the experienced team built with pros on offense and defense, but it's only a 4-point spread. And all these pundits are talking Florida State. This ain't the Florida State from 2023. Miami is going to beat them.
I mean,
and how they overlook Virginia is beyond me, but that's the coach has them looking ahead. Those guys should have their mouths shut. They went on the road and they stunk it up, Jeff, Friday night. They stunk it up.
They played well offensively. I mean,
okay,
they were moving up. I mean, they were scoring points too. It was a shootout.
Okay,
it was a trap. It was your typical trap game.
No, it wasn't. Trap games are only for great teams. You're not a great team. There's no trap game.
Well,
There's no trap game.
I mean, yeah, you're throwing the Seminoles under the bus.
I'm not throwing them under the bus. I'm just giving folks the real. You can't look past somebody when you're not good. If you really, like, if you take a Georgia program or somebody, Ohio State, yeah, they could look past Washington to somebody. Yeah, when you're good. But when you're 2-10 the year before, Jeff, you can't look past nobody. It's the game. Each week is a game.
Alabama in week 1.
This ain't the same Bama. Now, they played better against Georgia the other night, but it was at home.
Come on, Fitz. You can't be one. No. Alabama went into Athens and they beat the Georgia Bulldogs on their field.
But let's bring it back to Florida State. Let's keep it on. What did you visually see Friday night with Florida State? What did you see?
I was in the club DJ night. I was just looking at the score. There were a lot of Seminoles in the building. They were doing that. They played it in the club. Like I'm the DJ, yeah, but they were doing that old tomahawk chop thing that they do. They were in the building, but they were crying at the end of the night. And I was crying with them because I wanted to play Florida State with a perfect record. I wanted to go back to wide right 1, wide right 2, wide right 3.
Thank you, Magic City. They couldn't even make that happen. Undefeated game with ESPN Game Day was talking. We're going to go to Tallahassee till that performance Friday night. So now they're going to Vanderbilt somewhere. Watch Alabama. Yeah, Rodney. Again, you can't look past nobody when you're 2-10 the year before. You can't look past anybody.
Florida State was averaging 65, 70 points a game.
Let's take
crash teams.
No, take the high school games out of it, Jeff. Do you know where East Texas A&M is?
No. No, of course.
Do you know where Kent State is? Do you know where Kent State is?
No, Ken Benson from college basketball from Indiana Exclusives.
You can't count those games, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. The Noles look good. They look formidable. And I promise you, I think this is the best Miami football team that we've seen since
now that is fact.
The 2001 team.
I told
all the way back then.
I tick off my orange and green glasses. I tell people, I say, this way this Miami team is built, they're not going to play like last year's team with Cam, with the fireworks and everything. This team looks like the Michigan team a couple years ago that won the title.
Yeah.
A little bit like Georgia. What they will do is that they're going to take you in a phone booth. They got that guy, Arkell Bell. What's his name? Arkell Bell, 6'9", 360. The other guy, 350. They're
gonna lean on you,
brother. That Florida. If folks watch the Florida game, Florida has a very good defense, good secondary. They run well, but they wear you down. Miami wears you down.
Yeah,
they wear you down.
Yeah,
body blows.
Body blows.
Body blows. And for folks, I'm a little bitty wide receiver, but I learned this from Coach Schnellenberg and Coach Johnson. Teams are built from the inside out. Wide receivers and defensive backs, we're like the cherries and stuff on top. Just look at the team with the best big men. That's where you put your money.
Yep. It's still going to be a fight, though. It's going to be a brawl, but I think that the Canes will wear them out. They will wear Florida State out, but it won't start off that way. Like Florida State.
They're going to have Florida State's going to come out with energy and everything. You watch fights. Fights are like that. Like the first 6 rounds, and it might be 3-3. There might be 4-2 on the cards. But then you watch when's the championship on the 12? Is it from 8 to 12? Aren't those the championship rounds from 8 to 12?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The same thing here, 8 to 12.
Boxing analogies, by the way. I love how you put that.
Yeah.
And that's what I expect. Miami's not going to.
They're not going to knock them out in the first round. They're not going to knock them out in the first half. No, they won't knock them out. It's going to be rounds 8, 9 through 12. I look from like the third quarter, midway through the third quarter to the fourth quarter. That's where Miami, I've watched them against Notre Dame. I've watched them against South Florida. I watched them against the Gators. They just lean on you, man. And for the fans, if I can pontificate, a lot of football now is built on 7-on-7.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these defenses are built to stop the spread offense with 4 or 5 receivers. That's why Florida State has that 3-3-5. But how can as things change, things stay the same? When you line up like how Harbaugh set up Michigan, how Kirby had that Georgia team, just big dudes pounding. Them defenses don't work, bro. That old stuff, when they just line up and push you and punch you in the mouth, where you have to defend the running game 45 to 50 plays. A lot of these kids just aren't built for it, Jeff. They're not built to stop the run 50 plays. That's why those service academies are hard to defend, because they're physical. Even though they don't have the athletes, they force you to tackle every play. It's hard, man.
Yeah. Miami has some animals. They do.
They built.
Some monsters.
They are built.
They have some monsters. So it'll be hard to beat that team. And if Carson Beck is comfortable back there, and I agree with Magic City that Georgia is missing him right now. Thank you for the gift, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you, Georgia.
Yeah. Carson Beck, is when he's comfortable, man. He can sit back and pick and choose, and he can give them ball. He can give the ball to them boys in the backfield, and they just pound you and pound you and pound you. By the third, fourth quarter, the defense is like, huffing and puffing. Huffing and puffing on defense.
Jeff, I love this. Think about what happened the first game with Notre Dame and this game where Georgia just played Alabama. Alabama had 24 points at the half. They're ahead. Mm-hmm. Georgia brings it back, get within 3. The whole fourth quarter, they're down 3. Notre Dame brings them back to where they tie Alabama. When they tied Miami. When it was time for Miami to do that one drive with Carson Beck, he took them down the field, and they got that field goal with a minute. Georgia could not get a field goal the last quarter with that kid. Again, they held him to 24. They're at home. He could not get them in position to get another touchdown or field goal. But that was the difference, what you just said. Beck led them down for that field goal against Notre Dame. Yep. That kid there couldn't take them. I mean, their defense shut Alabama down the second half. Couldn't get lost 24-21. We're going to be all right, brother. Canes, I like this team. I just like the way they built.
Yeah. This is actually Mario's finest efforts as far as putting together the squad.
Well, this is what he wants.
Yeah.
This is what he wants.
Exactly. This is the protocol. He wants to beat you up the whole way.
Yep.
Beat you up.
Yep. With a quarterback that throws about 180, 200 yards, Jeff. Cam helped set the plate. But this team we're watching right now, for Miami Hurricane fans, this is the template.
Yep. He wants to physically beat you up. We're going to take a break and come back on the other side. More of the Jeff Fox Show in a minute.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
Ever wondered how top car brands are preventing accidents in 2025? It's by automated emergency braking, which kicks in before a crash even if you don't react. Driver monitoring systems track drowsiness and distraction and even brake if needed. And soon, cars will talk to each other through V2X communication, avoiding crashes before they even happen. These aren't sci-fi, they are real and they are saving lives. So stay alert, and after an accident, call 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered.
If you're in Miami, you've probably seen us because 305-800-PAIN is everywhere. Accidents can change your life in seconds, but with 305-800-PAIN, you have a team that fights for you. Remember the number, 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered. Car accident, call 800-PAIN. From the moment that crash happens, the clock is ticking, and every delay can cost you your health, your rights, and the compensation that you deserve. Every minute after an accident matters, so don't wait. Call 800-PAIN right now.
Add some flavor to your next celebration with all your favorite dishes from The Licking. Our succulent lobster pasta. Indulge in our savory buttery grits topped with sauteed shrimp. The entire family will enjoy our creamy mac and cheese and seafood rice. Treat yourself to an ice-cold mystery drink while introducing your taste buds to The Licking's new golden fried chicken nuggets. Friends, family, and food are what we know best. So dive in and discover some amazing hot new menu items and more of the food you love. It's all here at The Licking.
Asia. Girl, you done it. You have put in the work. You've had countless nights and days where you thought about, are you good enough? Are you enough? How can you be better for your team? How can you show up? And you struggled. You had your low points, but you always found sunshine. No matter how much anxiety crept in, no matter how much depression may have crept in, you always kept your head up high. Even on your low days. So this one is, it's not just for you, it's for everyone that helped you. This is one that's for the village, particularly your teammates that stood up when you couldn't, that held you up when you were falling. This one is just for everyone that had a vital piece and a part of your journey, from your outside circle to your small circle to your locker room to your fans. And I know you're gonna be grateful. But this one, you can kind of say that you're finally in the history books and you deserve to be there. You worked hard to get there. Work's not done, but you did your big one.
Yep. MVP, Asia Wilson. Las Vegas Aces. Let me tell you, man, a lot of people not watching the WNBA playoffs because they figured Caitlin Clark was not in it. Y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. The WNBA playoffs have been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And the Aces simply, we were just talking about wearing teams down. They wore down the Indiana Fever, because the Fever were without probably 6 of their best players. Like, I don't even know how the game went into overtime. So whoever the coach is for the Fever, give her a lifetime contract, because those girls played. They played.
Wait a minute. The Fever?
Yep.
Gone all the way to the semifinals.
The semifinals.
Without the greatest player
ever.
Who ain't played in 3 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Which tells all of those people that were going overboard with the Caitlin Clark praise. Now, I'm not going to be a hater. Caitlin Clark deserves a lot of the credit.
Wait, Jeff, hold on. And then the Miami Dolphins win their first game, got one of the greatest wide receivers in the league.
Yeah.
Addition by subtraction.
You think that's what happened?
Just curious. Miami wins, and then Fever win.
This is not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Fever, listen, I don't think Caitlin Clark is the best player on that team.
No.
The best player on their team is Kelsey Mitchell.
Yes, you said that months ago.
Months ago, I said that, right? And
now she's getting more shots. Now she's getting more shots, isn't she?
Got hurt in the third quarter last night.
Oh.
She's out for the game.
Oh.
And they still forced the game into overtime.
Mm-hmm.
The Vegas Aces just wore them down. When you have other players who can step up, other players who can make stuff happen for you, you can find ways to win.
Isn't it amazing when sometimes we believe this is the star player and the other folks take a supporting role? When that star player is not there, we find out some of those supporting people are a lot better than we thought they were.
Yeah.
They just need opportunity.
Yep. And that's what happened last night. It was a great game. So the finals are set. It's Vegas and Phoenix. And I'm watching every game because I'm telling you, the WNBA, Rodney said it the other day, WNBA has arrived. They've arrived. Magic City won his bet last night with the Aces. I don't know why I did this. I bet Asia
against the Aces.
Yeah, he bet the.
No,
Aces.
You bet against the Aces.
No, but I did bet that Asia Wilson would not go over 26 points.
Why would you do that?
Just dumb.
Why would you do that? Asia Wilson?
Yeah, Asia Wilson, man. She only had 35 points, Spitz.
How many MVPs does she have now? Let's say Jeff 3?
4.
And you're betting against her in the playoffs.
5. I said, she can't be that good. She just dropped 35 points like it ain't nothing.
Folks, this is why I'm on this show, to help my brother. Yeah. Because if he had called me and said, Fitz, I'm thinking about, I would have pulled him off the ledge. Man, what are you thinking, man? Yes, you bet on her.
Yeah.
26. She
And
in the
again,
third quarter.
I will tell you that the playoffs have been fantastic. Fantastic. Nobody expected to see Phoenix in the finals. And yes, we're talking WNBA on the Jeff Fox Show. You know why? Because they're in the news. And another reason they're in the news is star player Nafisa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx came out and ripped the commissioner. Says she's the worst commissioner in all of sports. Yep.
Thank you all for your time today. I have prepared a statement that I would like to make before taking any questions. All right. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate the Mercury for advancing to the finals. And I want to be clear, this conversation is not about winning or losing. It's about something much bigger. The real threat to our league isn't money, it isn't ratings, or even missed calls, or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is the lack of accountability from our leaders. Sorry, I had to walk here in my boot. I'm kind of out of breath. The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as talking points for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything.
Wow. Yeah. That's not good. It's not good. As the league is having their best playoffs in years, this commissioner has got to go. She needs to be fired. She needs to be fired, Vince. And here's why, as Collier continued.
We have the best players in the world. We have the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world. I finally grown tired. For too long, I have tried to have these conversations in private, but it's clear there is no intention of accepting there's a problem. The league has made it clear it isn't about innovation, it isn't about collaboration, it's about control and power. I've earned this platform and I've paid the price to get here, and now I have a responsibility to speak on behalf of the fans and everyone in this league that deserves better. Our leadership's answer to being held accountable is to suppress everyone's voices by handing out fines. I'm not concerned about a fine. I'm concerned about the future of our sport. At some point, everyone deserves to hear the truth.
Ooh.
Yep. She said,
yeah. Can I pontificate?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Miss Collier. First of all.
Yeah, salute to her, man.
First of all, I respect your opinion and your words, but you are in a business. This is not a sport. This is a business. It's a business of entertainment. It's just wrapped around a sport, or a sport is wrapped around it. It is not your right to be a WNBA player. It's a privilege. You are in a club. It is a club, just like the NFL, NBA. It is an association club.
Careful. You're going up a slippery slope.
I ain't going on a slippery slope. I'm just breaking it down. She is entitled to those words, what have you. But that league, which is made of the owners who pay the commissioner. Remember, that commissioner works for the ownership. And the owners can put that commissioner in or out. You have to be very careful of your words. It's very possible she could go the way that we saw it happen with number 7 from San Francisco. Talented player. I hope it doesn't go that way. But
it's
Jeff,
not going to happen.
It's a business, man. Man, you got to remember that. You're in business.
I get you. But the problem with the WNBA is they told Caitlin Clark, this is crazy. Caitlin Clark has more followers than the WNBA as a league has. Okay? That's your meal ticket. Stephen A. and those boys were preaching it all year. I get that. But there's Caitlin Clark, there's Angel Reese, there's Aaliyah Boston, there's superstars everywhere. It's not only about Caitlin Clark. I get that. That's an argument for another day.
Yeah.
The WNBA has bad officiating. Bad.
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, to the point where the players fight, and then you tell a player like Caitlin Clark that if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have nowhere to play. You wouldn't have a platform. Like you just messed up. And that's all that's about. Everybody on social media was on the Fisher Collier side about the argument. Yeah.
I'm not saying her argument was wrong. I'm just saying it's a business.
Yeah.
And that commissioner works for the owners. That's all I'm saying. Stephen A. can say she needs to step down, might be talking about the commissioner, but it's up to the commissioner's boss. And one of the bosses is from the Lynx, it's from the Mercury. That's who that commissioner reports to.
Yeah.
Folks, I'm just breaking it down.
Yeah. I mean, I think the league is on an upswing. Somebody in the chat said they just signed $1 billion deal the other day.
I believe they did.
It's only going to get better, but they got to get a real commissioner. A real commissioner. That lady has got to go. When you talk about your meal ticket, well, she's lucky she's in our league. Like, no, you didn't do anything for her. She did something for you.
Mhm.
And the players like Nafisa Collier, if Asia Wilson didn't win the MVP, guess who would have won it? Collier.
Mhm.
She's a superstar.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What I'm saying, and I love this conversation, folks. You just gotta understand, though, the commissioners work for the owners. This is not a a contractor. He's contracted in himself. No, they work for the owner. Roger Goodell works for Jerry Jones and all those guys. Rob Manfred in baseball, he works for the Marlins, all those owners. NBA, what's that gentleman? Silver, he works for all the owners. They work for the owners. So when the owners want to make that, so when she's saying leadership, what Ms. Collier is saying, she's encompassing all the owners.
Yep.
That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they have bad leadership. I agree with her. They need to bring in the casual fan, and there's a lot of casual fans that came, but the league was rougher than the NBA. Like they looked like they were playing hockey out there, you know, just fighting. Like it just wasn't good, and coaches getting thrown out, and star players getting thrown out. They just got to clean the game up, make it more fun, make it more attractive for the consumer, because they're gonna make more money.
Right.
That game was lit last night. They had Twitter abuzz. Everybody was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good product.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good product. Can
I ask you this question? Who is the player president in the WNBA? Because each one, because they have a union, and there's somebody that is the president.
Yeah,
player that they vote for somebody. Who's the president of the WNBA?
Collier might be one of the executives. I'm not sure, but they've got some issues, man. They've got issues.
You would think the player president then should have been the one bringing that forward.
I'm pretty sure she was. She might be the player representative
for that team.
The union, yeah, for the league.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
League. So she's speaking on behalf of the players.
So
all the
I didn't hear that. See, I didn't hear that in her speech. She just said I didn't hear her introduce herself as the player president, and I'm speaking on behalf.
Yeah.
It sounded like she was speaking for herself.
Yeah, she was, but everybody endorsed what she said. Okay. They went on social media and they endorsed it. So it's unfortunate that had to come out the same time as your playoffs are going.
Yeah,
the
timing. Yes.
Yeah.
Good point, Jeff. The timing.
The timing is probably a bit off with the timing, but it's something that had to be addressed. I'm glad they addressed it, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. Because again, it's a great product. Had everybody on Twitter last night talking about how great the game was. They were talking about the resiliency of the Indiana Fever. And I even got a text from a few of my homies. They agreed. They agreed. So let's say if Adam Silver was commissioner.
Adam Silver.
He's the NBA commissioner. Yeah, you got to know what you're doing. I think this lady Cassie Engelbert is in over her head. She's in over her head. So the finals start Friday. I'll be watching. If you haven't been watching WNBA, I suggest you take a look. Also, Major League Baseball playoffs last night. Shohei Ohtani might be the best ticket in sports. He's box office. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 What a superstar Otani is. Not one, but 2 home runs. The defending World Series champion Dodgers win in the Major League Baseball opener over the Reds. Very, very disappointed that the Yankees went down to the Red Sox. And they went down hard. 3-1. Red Sox beat the Yankees. It's just a bad matchup. Styles make fights. Yankees, they might be done.
Hey, Red Sox are not afraid of the Yankees.
They used to be. They used to be.
Used to be.
They used to be.
When I was growing up, they were afraid of them.
Oh, man.
They're not afraid of the big bad wolf anymore. Nope.
I hate it.
Nope.
I don't like to see the Yankees get beat by the Red Sox. But they got beat all year long. When the matchups came out for the playoffs and the Red Sox got the Yankees, they were like, yes.
Yes. All them teams. Tigers, Guardians,
yeah.
Astros, Red Sox, Yankees, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? When the Yankees saw it, they probably were wishing for the Guardians and the Tigers.
This is
matchups, man.
It's only best of 3.
Yeah.
It's only best of 3, so they got to turn it around quick. I wanted to see a rematch of the World Series from
last year's World Series?
Yeah. I wanted to see a rematch, but
that was good. Yankees and Dodgers. That was good.
Yankees did no favors.
That was good.
And stunk it up. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. They go down. But Otani, man, definitely the best player in Major League Baseball. Fabulous win for the Dodgers last night. Unlike the Yankees, Dodgers are probably going to get there.
Yeah. If I can, I'm going to segue to something too because we're doing South Florida too. Jenny's not on the show, but man, I think Alexander Barkov went down in practice for the Panthers.
Yeah,
a 3-peat.
Yeah,
he's out for the year, man. Oh man, blew his knee up.
Yeah,
that dude can play, man. He can play.
Tough break for the Florida Panthers.
Oh,
tough break. Stuff happens, man.
Oh, preseason practice. That was practice. It was that practice.
Yeah, it didn't look like much, but yeah, bad break for the 2-time champions, right?
2-time, going for a 3-peat.
Yep. So, hey, we'll join you again on a Football Friday. Jordan Tucker will be in the house.
Oh, my man.
Yeah, from North Kakalaki and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going to preview the games this weekend. Once again, don't forget to join us every Monday night at the Licking, 17647 Northwest 27th Avenue. We were there Monday night. We had a great time. Nevin Shapiro was there. Jenny Jones was there celebrating the birthday. Tootsie was there, the new personality at Remix Sports Media. We had a great time, Fitz. Had a great time. The food was great. The drinks were flowing. And the Dolphins won. So, overall, it was an overall great night. I see you rocking the Paul Warfield.
Paul Warfield.
Yes, sir. All-time greats. All-time.
Yeah.
So, I am looking for a new team personally.
What? Throw up the shield, man. Put your shield back up one more time. Put your shield up, man. You can't go out like this, Jeff. Yeah. You can't go out like this, man.
They I can't do it no more. Can't do it. Can't do it. This used to mean something. I can't do it no more. Sorry.
Jeff, you gonna make me say something harsh, but I'm gonna say it. Rodney, all us folks, listen. His last name is Fox. You can't get in a foxhole with him because you can't count on him when the chips are down. He might leave.
Up, man. I came on the show talking mad-ish.
Four games in, and he throwing away his Raiders.
This is years of failure. They failed the Shield. I walk around ready to get people to laugh at me. Take that shit out.
Take it off.
Hey man, you have a great day, bro.
You, man.
I got a lot of edits to do, man. Something's wrong with the system here, so I couldn't really put out the Miami Heat Media Day stuff, but it will be on social media if you follow the show, and we'll have it all together for you on Friday. Fitz, great to have you back, man.
I'm blessed to be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we'll get into it in a major way on Friday. Canes FSU preview. I'll probably get a former player. I'll see if I'll reach out to my guy Leon Searcy.
Oh, that's a bad boy.
Yeah. Let's see if Big Leon can come on. All right. Be good, man. Peace.
We don't care. We'll come to your damn house. Pull out full of your throat and snatch out your damn heart. And that's what we are about to do tomorrow. We are going to snatch out their heart.
Ever wondered how top car brands are preventing accidents in 2025? It's by automated emergency braking, which kicks in before a crash even if you don't react. Driver monitoring systems track drowsiness and distraction and even brake if needed. And soon, cars will talk to each other through V2X communication, avoiding crashes before they even happen. These aren't sci-fi, they are real and they are saving lives. So stay alert, and after an accident, call 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered.